from Mascot Mania. Offense intended to repeat a poster of Banger the Buck.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Bucks along with your issue at C location with 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Need help keeping track of the season? Our follow-up local has the back with their 4-4 calendar giveaway day.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And how about we check the numbers for Zaire Williams?
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the power forward position. And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Claxton a screen on Prince. 6 to shoot. Thomas against Prince. Prince grabs the miss. And we're about a minute into the first. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Speedy. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, range check there for Kuzma, and he knocks it down.
And Claxton throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Turner. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Claxton. It's good.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Speedy, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Dimon. It's stolen by Kuzma. For the finish, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I love how aggressive Kuzma is in transition. Terrific at finding ways to execute.
Here's Dimon. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And here's Porter outside. Buries it from 3.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Milwaukee in the lead. With the step back. Here he goes.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Basket counts.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Speedy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's Speedy. He's got 6. The kick out to Kuzma. Drives to the hoop, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Kuzma is just so much fun to watch take off like that. The power is unmatched.
Thomas outside. Lets the three fly. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. On defense, the Bucks. 6-point lead. Here's Dimon. He's scoreless. Fires from deep.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Here's Portis. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
On the wing, Porter. Claxton passes to Thomas. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Speedy. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Back to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Speedy. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Pass to Dimon. Here's Wolf to the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Bucks, number 1.
When you look at their recent defensive numbers, they've been among the best in the league.
Both teams making some changes here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Speedy passes to Anthony. Here's Prince. Here's Speedy. He's got 6. It's stolen by Johnson. And so in the game for the Nets, Zaire Williams out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Dimon. And it's Wolf in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the burst of athleticism and size of Porter Jr. is hard to match up against, making the defense settle for fouling.
He's off on the second. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Lets it fly. Some solid defense from Williams.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
Outside Johnson.
Overall, struggling to get buckets from three-point land this half.
And the Nets miss again. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Trent. Turner, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Dimon. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. No one covering. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Speedy. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Speedy. They get it again. Johnson with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 7. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Anthony, and Kuzma's subbed in for Trent. Brooklyn also changing it up. Nick Claxton comes in for Williams, and Cam Thomas subbed in for Johnson. Kuzma, the pass to Portis. Here's Speedy. He's got 6. Comes up empty down low.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Speedy's got 9.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Thomas. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Bucks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Dimon. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Speedy. He's got 11. Portis outside. Prince, the pass to Speedy. Back to Prince from outside the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying to help his team.
It's Prince on the wing. Thomas with a steal. To halt the run. And it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 2-2.
Pass to Wolf. Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Turner. The finish! And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Dimon. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Prince down low. Thomas defends. Clock at 6. And stolen by Claxton. Thomas, right side. Pass to Dimon. 19 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Wolf. And here's Porter. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the
When I look at Brooklyn, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out. And we were right. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The offense is...
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 16-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. They've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. Prince is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Speedy in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Here's Portis. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. Here's Thomas. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And that's now 8 points here for Cam Thomas.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Speedy, and he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Dimon. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Here's Prince. Now Turner. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. And Speedy clears it away.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. To the inside. Here's Porter. Puts up a three. Thomas misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Speedy passes to Turner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Hits a three-pointer. Kuzma's got 15.
Yeah, when Kuzma has this kind of game, good luck slowing him down.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Oh, and Turner with a block.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now Thomas. Claxton a screen on Prince to the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, it's no secret Thomas is a shoot-first kind of player. But right there, excellent pass off the pick and roll.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And then Portis with the dunk.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
Number 11. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Brooklyn with possession here, trailing by 19. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Pass to Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Prince against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Speedy. 19 points in the game. Portis outside. On the wing, Kuzma. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Speedy. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dimon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Nets also making a change. Williams is checked in for Porter Jr. Rejected by Claxton. Williams looking around. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. 3-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Speedy. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Dimon. Give him 8. 13 feet out. And Speedy clears it away. Milwaukee leading by 17. Trent outside. Pass to Speedy. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Speedy's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And there's the screen. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Thomas with a steal. They push it up 4 on 3. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Thomas has got 10 points.
Flat out hustle wins Thomas a successful fast break.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Fires the 3. And Speedy clears it away. Speedy's got 4 rebounds now. Kuzma, the pass to Portis. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 6.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. The Bucks, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's Speedy. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Dimon, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wolf in at the 4-man spot. Screen by Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
An open look for Portis. The rebound by Dimon. Dimon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Claxton up top. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
There's a screen for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kuzma outside. Pass to Speedy. The kick out to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton with a rebound. Well, the Nets shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. Porter from outside. On target from range. Porter's got 19 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Speedy. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Portis. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Prince. Here's Claxton. Here's Wolf. Porter finds Thomas. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Smith goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Wolf passes to Porter. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul, something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Green, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Speedy. Rebound Brooklyn.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyle Kuzma.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
For three, Anthony. And it's Timmy with a rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Johnson. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Timmy on the wing man. Outside, Johnson. Here's Powell. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Speedy. No good. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right,
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you top 30 points in a win. Brian, back to you.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.